It's okay to do that. They're enticing you to worship because if it's not what you're used to doing, and you know your mom and daddy ain't raised you like that, and you know that it's been about the house of the Lord and what God cares about, you know that ain't right. Because when sin is birthed, when it comes full grown, and the full grown part of it is you're going to be popping out with a baby because you ain't going to be able to control yourself from that baby. I know what I'm talking about. Yes. We got to go through the whole house. Because I don't want you to be ignorant. Because you got somewhere to go. And you can't let anybody come in. You can't allow anybody to come in and deter you from what God has for you. You ain't gonna mess me up. You ain't gonna trip me up. Because I will knock you down. Girl, we gotta fight. Because I got somewhere to go. And the enemy know how he wants to defile you. He know how he wants to get your mind mixed up so that you can leave the church and then you want to look at it because see, I can't go to church. You know, when we was growing up, see, some of the girls got pregnant. And one of the mothers in the church, she found out that they were pregnant. And she said, no, nobody has to know. Just don't come to church no more. Have your baby. And that ain't right. The sin ain't in you having a baby. The sin you already committed by having a sex. You've got somewhere to go. All those deadbeat friends you've been hanging out with, they ain't got no life, but you do. They ain't about nothing. So they don't want you to be about anything. I'm talking to my young people. It says that the dangerous friend, the Philistine friend, is the friend that they tell you what they want you to do. But the Bible says in Deuteronomy 13:8, it says, do not yield to him or listen to him. Show him no pity. Show the Philistine no pity. And y'all been forgiving some of them, and y'all been, you know, I know she hates for me to do this, but I ain't even going to bring attention to her, but I have a daughter that is so prosperous in what she does. And the Lord has blessed her. And I have to keep telling her, baby, you got somewhere to go. You got some haters out there that don't talk. Don't let that stop you. Don't let them infiltrate, because God has given you a purpose and he's given you a plan. So she had this friend that they've been friends. They went to college together. They were friends for all these years, and this. Then, you know, I guess the girl, you know, she found her boo. You know, she got hooked up, whatever she did. She went to church, whatever. But then the relationship between her and my daughter wasn't the same. So my daughter, you know, when she got married, she didn't include my daughter in being one of the bridesmaids. So I told my daughter, she said, well, you know, I felt a way about that. But you know, yes, you should feel a way about that. Your season with that friend is over. That is over. She got her purpose, you got your purpose, so you do you, boo. You do you. for the people of God. And however I can get you to your next place, that's what I'm going to do. Because that's what I'm called to do. I'm a catalyst. So I came today to deliver you. And then the next friend is the sly friend. The sly friend. Layman terms, Judas. Judas. I'm your friend. But if I have to betray you, come on, be blessed. I'm your friend. But if I have to betray you, I'm your friend. But the conjunction is but if I have to betray you, I will. I'm your friend. But if I have to betray you, I will. I remember my shaky anamasa. I served a year on a 30-year sentence in prison.
Jesus.
And my very best friend turned state against me. Bullshit. I'm your friend, but if I have to betray you, bullshit. Y'all hear what I'm telling you? And that girl talk, my lawyer said, when birds sing, they sing.
Jesus. My God.
But God had another plan.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell the short version. The judge gave me 30 years because she told. She betrayed me. And I went to prison. And every time I would write that judge, he said, you knew better. He says, I did a background check on you. And you've been to college. He says, you've been in ministry. You've done all of these things. And you know better. He says, I send all first-time offenders to jail. And I said, I ain't gonna make it in no prison. I'm gonna kill myself.
Jesus.
But when they locked me in, sis, that was the making of who I am. In a pleasant situation, but he beats in the trap. Y'all hear what I'm saying? This situation right here, it may seem bad for you, but it's the beginning. By the time I was there for a year on a 30-year sentence. And the judge, I went back before the judge, and he said, I'm not taking back one more time. But he took back the 30, and then he gave me 20. He said, don't come back here no more. But I insisted, brother. I wrote him again. And I wrote him again. They called me back to court. He took back the 20, and then he gave me 10. He said, I don't take it back no more. I said, that's all right. When people tell you no, God says yes. See, I ain't come up here with no foolishness. I got some life experiences that dictates who God is. So he took back the 20, he gave me 10. I wrote him again, I wrote him again, I wrote him again, I wrote him again. We went back again. So he took back the 10, he gave me 5. He said, I ain't taking back no more, don't you come back here no more. I wrote him again, I wrote him again, I wrote him again, I wrote him again. He took back the 5, and he gave me 3. And he said, I ain't taking back no more. Don't you write me no more. Because I'm going to add more time the next time you write me. But God fixed it. That when we got down to 3 years, I gotta tell my story.
Tell it.
My lawyer called me and he said, Sandy, somebody filed a petition for you. He said, well, there's no name on the petition.
Jesus. Jesus.
True story. True story. He beats in the trap. There was no name, sis, on the petition.
Jesus.
So by law, somebody put it on the judge's calendar. So what does that mean? That means we have a record. So because it was on his calendar, he had to honor it. He had to honor it. And the lawyer says, I don't know who did this. I said, I do. I do. I do. So guess what? I went back to court. But here's the good part about it. When I went back, they had to let me go. Because I already served the year. So it was nothing that he could do about it. And there's nothing that they can do about you. There's nothing. It's in the making. There's nothing that they can say to you. Oh, come on, y'all. Let's show right there. No matter what diagnosis the doctor gives you, they can't do nothing about it. No matter what your children do to you, there's nothing they can do about it. No matter what your husband is doing to you, there's nothing they can do about it. They can't stop you. They can't stop you. Because it's all in the making. It's all in the making. It's all in the making. Now let us show me. Now we're going to get down. I gotta deliver this. I gotta deliver this. I'm not trying to be, dishonorary or, I got a commission today. Because God don't want y'all like this anymore. He don't want y'all going through this anymore. He wants this to be done and over with. So he needs you to understand what you're dealing with, why you're dealing with it, and how to handle it, and then how to come out. Now, shut up, son. the close friend, known as, in layman terms, Solomon. I'm your friend, but I'm also a friend to everybody else. Them kind. Can I have something to drink, please? I'm your friend, but I'm also a friend to everybody, even those that talk bad about you. They're willing to sit up. They say they're your friends, but they're willing to sit up. They're willing to sit up and listen to people talk about you.
Wow.
Instead of standing up for you,
Jesus.
they allow them to talk about you.
Jesus.
You even have some of them that they even hang with them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, I want folks to be delivered.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand what I'm saying? These were supposed to be my God sisters. So one of them were getting married. And my husband, see, I hate sharing about me. That's why I know this is God. Because I hate sharing about me. Not that I'm secretive, but it's just. But my husband was seeing this other person in the church.
We know about those. We know about those. Yes, we know about those. She dealt with the young people. Jesus.
Phil.
Yes.
Your hands are clean. Your hands are clean. Your hands are clean. Your hands are clean. So when it came time for the wedding, she invited the girl to the wedding. So I said, she my God sister supposedly. We grew up since second grade. She invited the other woman to her wedding. And I said, why you invite her to the wedding? You need to tell her that she can't come. She said, oh, you can handle it. I said, I'm black just like you. I bleed just like you. And you must want some trouble up in your wedding. Because girls will come. I wipe my hands and it won't be in the spirit. You're supposed to be my friend. You know that would hurt me. You know that would break my heart. You know what she said to me? Well, she a part of the church. I said, but everybody in the church ain't sleeping with my husband. And y'all. And she couldn't come to the wedding. And I ain't gonna lie, I was rejoicing. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was rejoicing. Well, all right. Good. But he pleased. Because he knew I couldn't handle that. And she was the kind of person that in my face, she would hug on him, do all these things, and that would hurt me. But she was my friend. Your friend. Your friend, y'all. That ain't right. That ain't right. We need to have some integrity about what we do. Now, how you gonna be sleeping with folk in the church? And you an elder. You sleeping with folk in the church. And you laying hands on folk. You still smoking cigarettes. You still doing all manner of evil. Your hands are dirty. Your hands are dirty. Your hands are dirty. Your hands are dirty. And you're conspiring with the enemy. Yes. You stink. I smell you, says God. Not only do I smell you, but I see you. But I'm trying to give you strength for the struggle. I got a story again. They just keep coming up. I'm about to finish because I don't have much more. But can I tell the truth? I did the same thing. I did a little around here and there. And I was evangelist. And guess what? I got pregnant. But I got another one. I got pregnant. So we was in revival, and I was blessing the Lord. I was doing all this stuff, and this lady turned around to me. See, this is how God's gonna blow the cover, because He's blowing it now. And this lady turned around to me, and she said to me, "You don't have to ask God to spare the life of your sons and your daughters." So I said, she a false prophet, ha ha ha, because I don't have no sons, so she don't know what she talking about. I don't have no sons, I just have daughters. So she interpreted what I said wrong. I said, she a false prophet, she don't know nothing she talking about. So I didn't receive it, bro. But when I started feeling crazy in my body, and I went to the doctor, he said, "Sandra, I do believe in miracles." I'm not telling my business. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm trying to help somebody. That's all this is about. Now, after I had my second daughter, I had a tubal ligation. So that was in 1981. But see, I'm messing around and doing all these things, so I can't get pregnant. So I ain't got nothing to shame me. I'm hiding. They don't know I can still evangelize and I can still do all this stuff because ain't nothing ever gonna happen. And I got pregnant with a tubal ligation. 1 out of 99 women get pregnant through a tubal ligation. I was that one. So what happens is the body, it's called a fistula. When you have something done to your body, after a certain number of years or amount of years, it grows, your body grows around what was done to it. So whatever happened, it grew around my uterus or whatever, and I got pregnant. I'm trying to help somebody. Your secret ain't safe. Your secret ain't safe. Your secret ain't safe. Your secret around is over. Your time is over. Because he's already revealed it. Y'all gonna pop up pregnant, some of y'all. I got to shame the devil. Your season for sleeping around is over. Your season of fornicating is over. No more secrets. No more secrets, Pastor. No more secrets. If you really want to be delivered. Hallelujah. Now, with that close friend, I said that I'm your friend, but also a friend to everybody else, even those that talk bad about you. Let me tell you what happened to Solomon. Solomon lost his relationship with God. Y'all hear what I'm telling you? He lost his relationship with God because he compromised his relationship with God by, having a relationship with the others. So he lost his relationship. So somebody's relationship with God is going to be over.